Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss with you the price speculation of a particular card, and I'm referring to Rishadan Port. Rishadan Port is a land that gives you 1 colorless mana, or you can pay 1, tap Rishadan Port, and you can tap a target land. This land is one of those cards that everyone hates playing against, because you can shut down a particular color of a 3 or 4 mana decks. Rishadan Port is a rare card, a rare land from the set Mercadian Masks, and this was released in September 1999. Why this card is important? This card, Rishadan Port, is one of the few cards left from that era that was not reprinted in any other set in Magic the Gathering. This card was only reprinted for promos or judge promos, but it was never mass reprinted in one of the recent master set or any other standard set. As you know, in March 2018, March 16, 2018, Masters 25 will be released. This set, as for the previous master set, will have reprints of certain cards that their value is currently high. Recently we had Iconic Masters, we had Master 17, Eternal Masters, and I can continue. All these master sets had reprints of particular cards that their value was higher than $100. If we see the trend of 2 particular cards that were reprinted in these master sets, Force of Will was reprinted in Eternal Masters, and as you can see, once the card was reprinted, we see a downward trend of the price. The price was always ranging in the range of $100. All of a sudden it went down to $70 to $80. Currently the card still holds the $74 as an average, and as you can see, it is very difficult that with this mass reprint the card will increase in price. Also, another card affected by the reprints in Iconic Masters, we have Mana Drain from the set Legends. Mana Drain was always in the range of $200, and when it was announced that it's going to be reprinted in Iconic Masters, we see a downward trend of the price. Currently Mana Drain is ranging at around $180. As you can see, I'm talking only about Mana Drain from the Legend set and not Mana Drain from the Iconic Masters. As you know, Mana Drain from the Iconic Masters is much cheaper than the one in Legends. You have to keep in mind that cards from sets like Legends or Mercadian Masks, the print run at that time was very low considered to today's standards, and therefore certain particular cards will still hold a little bit of value because of the scarcity of that particular set and that particular version. But Mana Drain and Force of Will, we saw that their price went down quite considerably when it was announced that is going to be reprinted in one of the master sets. Now we go for Rishadan Port. The speculation of Rishadan Port is that it is going to be reprinted in the Masters 25. As I said, it's one of the few cards left in circulation that was never reprinted in any other set by Wizard of the Coast, and therefore there is a big speculation that this card will be reprinted in Masters 25. Masters 25 need a particular push, need a particular certain card, so that the set will be famous and will be successful, not as iconic masters, and therefore Rishadan Port is one of those cards that is candidate for a reprint. Therefore, what we're seeing that the price of Rishadan Port is going downwards of around 7%, and from a price of $105 to $110, if we take the average, currently we are at $98. What will happen to this card when Masters 25 will be released? If it will be reprinted, the card will continue to flop and to go downwards in price. Eventually it will stabilize at a value of around, I would say, between $75 and $80. The reprint version will have a value of around $60 to $70, and the stage I'm talking about non-foil cards. Foil cards will always have a much higher price, and it will stabilize. If this card will not be reprinted in Masters 25, we will see a spike to its price. Therefore, this is why this is a price speculation video, because depending on the reprint of this card, if it's reprinted or not, the price will be affected considerably. Also, we have to consider that one of the most influential Magic the Gathering YouTuber and finance expert, I'm talking about Rudy from Alpha Investment, he have already begun selling his Rishadan Port. I don't think that Rudy from Alpha Investors is a foolish guy. He knows what he's doing, and the sign of him selling these cards, putting these cards in the market and selling them already at a lower price than average, that's a sign that this card will be 99% reprinted in Masters 25, and therefore the price of this card will be considerably affected. Leave me a comment below. What do you think will happen in Masters 25? Will Rishadan Port be reprinted? And how much the price do you think it will be? And stay tuned to my channel for more interesting video about Magic the Gathering and the financial side of the game. Thank you very much.